So, I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's about a king. Once upon a time, and a very good time it was, there was a king. And like many kings in stories like this king had a kingdom. And in this kingdom, everybody was really, really happy until one day there was a dragon. And the dragon was eating away at the townspeople and all of the people in the kingdom. So, while it was a very good time and people were happy and the king was very just, there was also a very mean dragon. You know, this isn't really exciting. I need your help to tell this story. So what I'm going to ask you to do, and I'll prompt you a little bit, is I want you to make some sound effects. When I say dragon, for instance, what I would like for you to say is I would like for you to say, "Roar! Roar!" And I'm going to say that too, so okay, let's do it this way. See, once upon a time, there was, wait, we got some more sound effects here. Let's talk about the king. When I say king, what I want you to do is I want you to go bum 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 bum. You know, like you're announcing the king with a bugle or something like that. So let's do this. Once upon a time, and a very good time it was, there was a king. Bum 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 bum. And everybody in the kingdom was happy except for the fact that there was a dragon that was eating people alive. So the king, bum 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 bum, had a problem with the dragon. And well, so at any rate, he sent out and he found his first knight, and the knight also has a sound effect with him. So he goes, ba-rum, 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 bum, bum. Okay, so you gotta do that too. So the king, bum 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 bum, sent for his knight, ba-rum, 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 bum, bum, and said, "You know, Mr. Knight, ba-rum, 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 bum, bum, we got this problem with this dragon, and it's eating all of our town folk. So we need you to go out and slay the dragon." So all right, the caballero, the knight, he goes forth and to fight the dragon, and that's cool. That's cool. He goes and he fights the dragon. The knight fights the dragon. The knight fights the dragon. But you see, there's this problem that the dragon is really fierce and kills the knight. Okay, so poor knight. He dies. So the king, has to do this thing. See, he has to call knight number 2, who has a sound effect, because he's kind of just a replacement, and says, "You must go fight the dragon." Okay, so at any rate, the king says, says, "You know, you gotta go fight the dragon." So he goes and fights the dragon. The knight does, and fights the dragon, and fights the dragon, but the dragon is pretty, and kills the knight. So sad. So the king, goes to his advisors and he says, "We got this problem. Have this dragon. It's eating our people. We must do something about it. And I sent knight number 1 and knight number 2 to slay the dragon, but they were unable to do so. So, buddies, what do you think I should do?" said the king. And well, what his advisors told him, what the king advisors told the king that he should do was he should go and find somebody else from someplace else or something to fight the dragon. Rah! And so, at any rate, the king sets out a ransom notice throughout his land and throughout many other lands, saying, we need a skilled dragon slayer who will come and kill the dragon. And if anybody comes and kills the dragon, he or she will, well, he actually will be able to marry one of my 3 daughters. See, this is key. One of my 3 daughters. First, the real beautiful one, va 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 boom, or the second one who's just kind of or you know, the last one who's just okay. So one day this dragon slayer does come up, and the dragon slayer has his own you know, trademark sound too. It's ka-ching, ka-ching, like he's holding a sword, and he says, King, I, Sir Dragon Slayer, ching, ching, am here to slay the dragon. And the king, says, you may have the choice of my 3 daughters. Either one who is so va 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 boom, the one who's just kind of okay, or the one that is just fucking ugly. Okay. So that's great. And the dragon slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, says, I will slay the dragon. And so he goes off and he finds the dragon. And he fights the dragon. Ka-ching, ka-ching, fights the dragon. Fights the dragon. The dragon slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, kills the dragon. And the dragon dies. So the dragon slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, goes back to the king. Bum 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 bum. And the king says to the dragon slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, now you, Sir Dragon Slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, may choose between my 3 daughters, because you have killed the fierce dragon. You may either have my first daughter, ba 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 boom, my second daughter, or kind of the ugly one, whichever one you'd like. And well, we'll try to make this story short. The dragon slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, looked at the king, bum 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 bum, and he said, dear king, bum 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 bum, your 3 daughters, ba ba boom, and are all superb young ladies. And I'm sure that they will find most excellent husbands. But I, Sir King, what I, Sir Dragon Slayer, ka-ching, ka-ching, would really like is you, Sir King. I want you. And that's how it went. Last I heard, the king abdicated, they moved to San Francisco, and they've been having a real good time. The end.